been such a journey. You know, we've spoken. I'm trying not to cry because just have loved you my whole life, truly, and I've wanted to meet you so badly. My mother has come up with schemes to try to meet you.
Yes, tell me the
years
schemes.
ago. Well, I used to paint. I was an oil painter. And she would always say, you know, if you would just paint a portrait of Ellen and send it to her, I'm sure that she would have you as a guest on the show. I don't know why you don't just paint a portrait. And I never did, and I don't know why. I guess it was because I was meant to appear in a different capacity.
Exactly.
On the show.
You're supposed to get on Saturday Night Live first.
Sure.
Now, let's talk about it's Ellen. I feel the same about you. I feel excited to meet you. And and it's your very first talk show, too.
It's my very first time, but that's not even what makes this exciting. It's that it's like I've met Jesus. I mean, if you believe in that sort of thing, that's what I've arrived at the gates, and here you are.
Well, I hope I don't disappoint you. I hope this is good. That's a lot of pressure for me.
I know. I'm sorry. I put you on a pedestal. Okay.
So you, how long have you been on Saturday Night Live?
It's been just a year because I was hired at the end of last year for the last 5 episodes.
And had you auditioned before?
No, it was my first audition, and thank goodness it turned out okay because I used all of my material that I had ever come up with in this 5-minute audition. So had it not worked out, I would have been, you know.
You couldn't go back.
Done.
You do the impression of me, and was it something that you had done before, or did you develop it once you were on the show?
I was there at the taping of that Here and Now, your stand-up special.
At the Beacon,
At
right?
the Beacon,
Yeah.
and I've since memorized it. So I went back and I watched it, and I made notes on the way that you say all the different letters. And it's the way that you say R that really sunk in. Some people say R, but you say R.
R?
I mean, it's subtle, but that's the key.
That's the thing? That's it?
That's
And
the
then
thing.
you got it?
That's the thing. And then also that joke you did about seeing Nancy and like, oh, that's not Nancy.
Not Nancy.
That's not Nancy.
Yeah.
So it's those few things. And then...
yeah, that I think you have for sure. I know. When I get excited. Yeah. But... But where did the I'm Ellen come from? I'm Ellen.
The people who wrote it, Chris Kelly and Sarah Schneider, these 2 brilliant writers who wrote all of the Ellen sketches. And the first time I did you, I was doing stand-up as you, and I just improvised at the end. That's my time, I'm Ellen. And that sounded... just seemed to capture your essence, so I just kept it. Even though you've never actually
I've never done that.
You've never
ever.
said.
Or done that. It's like you're, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna, because you have to, I've never actually been in the same room as she's done me. So today, you've got to update. I don't dress like that too often anymore. That's kind of like the old Ellen.
Oh, is it?
So, you know, sometimes I dress like that, but not all the time. So I'm gonna give you an outfit, and you're gonna come out later on. All right. They're Ellen socks too. Yeah. All right. So you'll go put that on, and we'll see.
I will treasure this forever. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. It is time. Kate is ready. Please welcome back Kate McKinnon as me.
All right. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, that's good. That's a good stretch. Yeah. All right. Oh. Well, what do we got here? Gonna do an interview.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't have time for an interview. It's all
Got
right.
some copies of my book.
Yeah.
It comes in a little teeny tiny one.
Teeny tiny one.
Like a little baby goat. It's so cute. That's so cute. Oh boy. All right.
All right then.
Good to be. Okay. Okay. Oh, good.
My glasses. You can catch Saturday Night Live every Saturday on NBC.
Oh gosh, we've had fun. All right, it's time to say goodbye now. Be kind to one another, please. Adios. Arrivederci. Avocados. I'm vegan. I'm just kidding. I'm Ellen.
I read this today, and I can't believe that you've been on SNL 10 years. Does it feel like 10 years for you?
God, thanks. It feels like I don't remember a single detail of my life before it, and also nothing has changed. And it's just been the most outrageous journey. I mean, it was the only thing I wanted to do with my life, and I got to do it, and that's the most.
You're fantastic on it. I mean, you do so many different characters. What is the favorite? What's your favorite that you've done?
What are people laughing at?
Oh,
okay,
all
got
the pictures.
it. Yeah, got it. Ultimately, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but also, and you.
Oh, yes. Well, but you get to do the little dance move when you do her.
Yeah, but I got to dance more as doing you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
That was so flattering, because that's how I didn't know you. But
yeah.
I saw you doing me, and I was flattered by it.
Oh my gosh. So I did it on the show on SNL, and then she called me. Imagine me. I'm from Long Island. This is my idol. And then she calls me on the phone, and I'm like in the hallway at work, and I'm like, yes, Ms. DeGeneres. I'm a fan, and thank you so much. Yes, I hope it's okay that I did that, and well, thank you. And then you invited me on the show, and I was like, oh my God. And then I was so weird, it doesn't get much better than this, folks. That's what you get. But I was so nervous and weird, and that was so amazing that you called me and invited me, and then everything you've done for me since and before and blah, blah, blah.
You're awesome. You're absolutely hilarious with everything that you do. And I learned also today that that somehow I influenced you to start dancing. You didn't dance before?
I refused to dance. I thought, no, I'm too strange. I can't, they'll laugh. They'll all laugh at me. And then I saw you dancing, and you dance funny and also like cool and like hot and stuff, and like, but it's like also cool and hot, and it's both, and like that really influenced my dancing, like moving forward in my life.
I just think that's amazing that you didn't dance before that. So I'm glad that you're dancing now.
Well, thank you. I mean, you helped with a lot of stuff.
Well, thanks. I know your story when you were telling me how you realized you were gay is hilarious. That you told at the Golden Globes, but. Very funny. It's too long to tell now. Okay. What is because this is your last time here, we're going to play a game in a minute. You're not going anywhere, but what is your favorite memory from this show?
My favorite memory from this show is maybe right now. I wanted to actually, and by way of thanking you, I wanted to read you a letter that I would have written to you when I was 13. Okay.
Wow.
Dear Mrs. DeGeneres, my name is Kate. I'm from Long Island. It's come to my attention that I am gay as hell. No one else is gay for 200,000 miles, so it's nice to know that you exist. I bet if I ever met you, I would act so weird, so I hope I never do. Thank you for being so funny and such an inspiration and making me feel less alone. P.S. My iguana isn't eating. What do I do?